Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rich here on this Monday morning. It's the 30th day of March, and I'm glad you're here this morning. We have a lot to talk about. Today's going to be a quiet day, and I think today will be the 8th day in a row that we are 80 degrees or higher. Now, remember, we already did an 8-day stretch earlier in the month of March, so this is the second one. And the stage is set for what looks like a potential severe weather episode tomorrow across the state of Alabama, especially across the southern 2/3 of the state of Alabama, and beginning as early as morning, and a potential tornado threat as well. I have the latest threat level from the Storm Prediction Center, and we'll bring you up to date on the details plus future radar, and get ready for some much cooler air with a couple of nights in the 40s, and the 40s sound really chilly, but that's actually normal for this time of the year. We're dry and we're quiet today, but we note that storm system out in the southern plains that'll be moving southeastward into the Gulf states and across the Gulf states during the day tomorrow. In fact, here's tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You can see the low pressure area just not too far from Jackson, Mississippi, and dragging a warm front northward in Alabama. More on that in a moment. Today's high temperatures, I think we'll be in the 80s for the 8th time today, at least 80 in Montgomery, perhaps even warmer. Look at the mid-80s in South Alabama and all the way down to the Florida coast. So at least 80 degrees, partly sunny skies, a little northerly breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clouds on the increase, becoming cloudy tonight, maybe some showers by late tonight in the wee hours of the morning. This is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. The low pressure area is moving on eastward in central Mississippi, and the warm front has lifted north of Montgomery, and that's going to be the warm air sector, and that is going to be the prime area for the severe weather threat beginning in the morning hours and continuing into the afternoon. So maybe mid-morning into early afternoon. There's Tuesday at 1 p.m. showing the frontal system moving into Georgia, and that's where the severe weather threat will migrate. So a level 2 or slight risk as far north as, almost about Clanton, and that's significant, and then a marginal risk all the way up to about the Birmingham area. This is 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, just to give you an idea that by mid to late morning, we could have a significant cellular outbreak of severe weather. And there at 11 o'clock in the morning, the action is right through the center of Alabama and into east central Alabama at that hour. And here is noon. So we could have a very active period of time over a relatively small window from, let's say, mid-morning until through mid-afternoon. Sunshine, much cooler on Wednesday. We may not get out of the 60s for a high temperature. I think we are down to the mid-40s perhaps on Thursday morning. Coldest morning in quite a while, but a comfortable day. We recover into the 70s and maybe upper 70s Friday. I have a small rain chance in at 20% on Friday, and probably a better chance of some scattered showers developing on Saturday. And temperatures still relatively mild during that period of time. So we're looking at a high around 80 tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms, almost a certainty, some severe. And then down to 48 first thing Wednesday morning with high in the upper 60s. Look at that 46 on Thursday morning, but then we'll recover in the afternoon, and we're in the upper 70s on Friday and a chance of scattered showers on Saturday as well. Meanwhile, what about the pollen count? Well, it's still going to be in the high range today and medium high Tuesday and Wednesday after the frontal system and the storm system goes through, and then high again perhaps by about Thursday and Friday. Hey, our weather app's going to keep you on top of this storm situation tomorrow with instant alerts for watches or warnings on your phone or tablet. So get it on your phone or tablet today. Go to the App Store, search Rich Thomas Weather. It knows where you are, and it's great to have. Hey, one more thing. I have a very special weather extra that's going to air on TV tonight on CBS 8 and ABC 32, the Alabama News Network. We're going to talk about COVID-19, the coronavirus, and tornado shelters, community tornado shelters. Do you avoid the tornado shelters? What's the bigger threat, the virus or the tornado? We'll address that issue with the latest from the Alabama Department of Public Health at 6 and 10 tonight on CBS 8 and ABC 32. I'll be live on the radio this morning, 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1, live on Alabama Rising on the Alabama News Network, and another video for you, a very important one, first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. Your forecast whenever you want it on the Blue Water family of stations. Have a good day today. I'll see you later.